Hey, what's up, guys? Praful here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. Today is the 11th of May. Today is the Nifty weekly expiry, and the time is 10:22. And currently, my position looks something like this. I have a strangle of 18,250 and 18,400, and the quantity, as you can see, is a meager 5,400 quantity, which is just probably like 35% of my usual size. Usually, आप देखते हैं कि मेरा maximum size 14,500, 15,000 तक जाता है. So I'm trading with only like 35% of the size because I'm not quite comfortable with the kind of moves that market is making in relation to the premiums. All right. So the first thing, we opened a gap up. Okay, we opened a gap up almost like 45, 50 point gap up, and the market had this. We opened a decent gap up, and because of the gap up and because of the positive sentiment across the global markets, the puts just crashed in value. So they lost all their value, whatever they had overnight, and everyone expected that okay, यहाँ पे एक 15 मिनट भी halt कर लेगा 340 के ऊपर, then we'll start heading higher and the puts will eventually have to lose value, and because of which the puts had lost immense value at the open itself. And when this fall happened from 360 से लेके 290 285 level तक जब आया, the puts almost tripled. Just to give you context, like this 18250 puts, they went all the way from like 6 rupees, they went to almost 22 rupees, almost like 3.5 times हो ही गए थे. And from that point, it pushed my puts also, because I also had like 18250 puts and I had to book a loss, and then went to 18200 puts, and even the calls were rolled down from 450 to 400. And today, like, I'm not trying to be way too aggressive, and I try to realize like whatever that's possible and whatever the market gives, because for the last couple of Nifty expiries, they haven't gone particularly in my way and particularly to my liking, because I like the markets which are like slow grinding, either on the upside or either on the downside. I don't particularly like the markets which have like sharp reversals, which kind of loses a lot to me in terms of delta costs. So that is why I'm not quite comfortable sizing up right now. And even if you look at these hedges, look at these insane hedges. This 18700 call, it opened at a fucking 40 paise in the morning. All right. यहाँ पे देखो, this 18700 call, it opened at almost 45 or 50 paise, and now it's trading at 1 rupee 10 paise. No reason that these 18700 calls should go up, but because of the margin restrictions and because of the margin regulations that SEBI has gotten here, all these options have been seeing extreme demand. Imagine, like, the market is 500 points away from the 17800 put, and that is trading at 1 rupee. 7900 is trading at 110, 18,000 put is trading at 1 rupee 25 paise. Insane prices on the hedges. So it doesn't make sense for me to actually buy those hedges and size up the position when I'm not quite sure of how CTMs would play out. Alright guys, time is 1:30 and I have slightly sized up my position. 5,400 quantity tha, abhi 6,900 hai, and I've also taken a bit of an additional risk on the risk premium front. So currently I'm sitting on an 18,300 and 18,350 straddle, which is a very small range. 18,350 यहाँ पर है and 18,300 यहाँ पर है. So I'm playing for a very small range, and if you look at this, यहाँ पे these candles kind of posing a problem. So from here on, either I'll be risking off or I'll be completely sizing down. So जो होगा इसमें ही होगा, and I'm not gonna add risk to this, because at this point, even if I want to sit on an 18,350 straddle, it's gonna be available at less than 40 bucks or something. So 40 rupees पे मैं 18,350 straddle पे मैं बैठूंगा नहीं. So if at all we see a breakout post 230 or something, then probably 18,400 would be a good bet on the call side, and 18,350 would be a good bet on the put side. So I'll be taking appropriate decisions, but I wouldn't be too concerned on the call side today. But my concern is mostly on the put side. Agar put side suddenly गिर जाता है, तो this 13 can immediately go up to 20. That's what's happening since morning. The puts have been doubling for even a small 15-20 point move, and ऐसे जो candles जो है from here 18,335 से लेके 18,310 तक एक 25 point का fall and then a 25 point recovery. These kinds of candles, they bluff you on both the sides, and it will take away a lot of your gains. That's why I'll be careful on the put side, but call side I'm quite okay. The time is 3:25, another 5 minutes for the market close, and it's been a horrible markets. where the markets broke the day low, broke the 200 moving average, broke the CPR, and even the 300 puts. At one point, these 18,300 puts, which were trading at almost what? Look at this. At one point, these puts were trading at almost 5 rupees, 4.5 rupees. They went all the way till 40. The puts just 10x, and from there again they are closing at somewhere around 3.5 rupees. So absolutely treacherous market for non-directional sellers. And it's not like, oh, directional players बहुत अच्छे पैसे बना रहा है. नहीं, directional players भी काफी ज्यादा chop हो रहा है. If you look at the same put option, this has chopped multiple times. So look at this, okay? This looks like a very innocuous kind of a price action, right? But if you look at the levels, you'll understand that. Let's say like somebody who shorted this at 10 rupees, okay, would have exited at 19 or 20. Even if you keep 1:1 risk reward, यहाँ पे breakdown हो रहा है करके आप 1:1 risk reward भी trade करोगे, then also आपका 10 rupees से hit होके 19 पे 2 बार stop loss ठीक हो, 3 बार stop loss hit हो गया. And यहाँ पे ठीक है, आप 5 रुपीज पे शॉर्ट करोगे, 5 रुपीज से एक बार 18 तक गया, उसके बाद फिर से 4, एंड 4 से डायरेक्टली 26, एंड 26 के बाद डायरेक्टली 42 के बाद इट कोलैप्स टू 2.5 rupees. So that's the kind of price action that we are witnessing. I don't know who's making money. I am for sure not making any money for the last couple of weeks now. So I'm closing in at around 63,000 rupees. So, and I stayed light throughout the day because I didn't have a good feeling about this expiry. So I stayed throughout the day, and it helped. It has helped immensely. वरना अगर मैं फुल साइज ट्रेड करता ना, यहाँ पे कॉल साइड स्टॉप लॉस हिट होता, यहाँ पे पुट साइड स्टॉप लॉस हिट होता, फिर से कॉल साइड स्टॉप लॉस, फिर से पुट साइड स्टॉप लॉस, यहाँ पे गामा में फंस जाता, फिर से वापस. So basically when you start trading higher quantity, like you will be more prone to the small moves. And fortunately I didn't have to fortunately I sized up pretty late. अभी 3 बजे के बाद ही 10,000 क्वांटिटी है, वरना तब तक मैं 7,000 5,000 क्वांटिटी पे ही बैठा था मैं. एंड finally I'm closing in at around 64,000 rupees. So yeah, that's my day, guys. Like, let me know in the comment section आपका कैसा रहा. See you guys in my next live trading video. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.